Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF, otherwise known as Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 1 of what's going to be a new Let's Try. So, yeah, I've kind of been in a bit of a depressive type of episode, but we're coming out of that, it seems, and, life is good, God is good, so feel like starting something a bit new. I was going to return to some other ones that I kind of left hanging a bit there, but we may return to them later. Right now, I think I needed something new to kind of give a boost to my energy and to the channel a bit. So we're playing something old school. It's a bit of an open world type old school RPG, I think. I do not know much about it except that I learned about it several years ago. And I picked it up then, and I've been meaning to play it. So we're going to do that today. It's episode 1 of Let's Try here on GOG Galaxy, Evil Islands. So apparently this is a very cool game. You guys may know about it. I don't know that much about it, so let's just hit play and see what we find. Let's go on this journey and enjoy a new game together. So I hope you guys are well. Fish tank interactive, okay. We're going to enjoy this old school adventure. And I was going to return to like Amber Moon and stuff like that. I will in time, but right now, like I said, I just needed something new. So let's check out the options. Awesome music too. Wow, everything looks good. For now, game difficulty normal or novice, accelerate speed, we just want normal speed, spacebar is pause, tab is quests, quick load, can we like make that backspace? I can't change them, okay. Autosave is on, inventory auto filters, you could use inventory filters to display only those items belonging to a particular category. These filters may be activated only manually or both manually and automatically. Yeah, we'll leave those on, I guess. Select characters with the function keys, controls. Follow is F. User steal is S. Let's give some tips too. Follow will select a character will follow the designated character until you give him another command. Use steal. You can use mechanical items, open locks, turn switches. You can also steal something directly from live enemies. Your success rate will depend on your use steal skill. That's S. Aggressive and defensive mode. This switches a character's mode between aggressive and defensive. In aggressive mode, the character will attack all enemies who have detected him. In defensive, he will only attack after you issue the appropriate command. Okay. Run. When a character runs, he makes more noise than when he walks, thereby attracting the attention of enemies who otherwise would not see him. Speed is high. Stamina diminishes. When it reaches 0, the character will automatically start walking. X is walk. When a character walks, his speed is normal. Stamina neither diminishes nor increases. Sneak is C, like crouch. When sneaking around, characters make almost no sound. Speed is low. Stamina will neither diminish nor increase, and there's even crawl. When a character crawls, he makes much less noise than when he walks, and he is much less visible to enemies. His speed is very low. Stamina will neither diminish nor increase. So those 4 keys down at the bottom left are for the movement. Tracking camera, home. I don't really have a home key unless I do a like function plus one of these keys, but camera, zoom in, point camera north. Camera is the further function keys. Select weapon 1, and when select the first available weapon. Weapon icons are counted from left to right. So these 4 keys up here are your weapon keys. Quick items are POIU in the top right there. Use the first potion or wand. Item icons are counted from right to left. Okay, so that makes sense. So U is actually on the left, P is on the right. Spells are the number keys, very good. Combat, oh, you can aim at head and stuff like that. Interesting. So right leg is actually 1. The enemy will move much slower. If their health reaches 0, the enemy will die from the body. Same with the head. Left leg, move much slower. Right arm, the enemy will fight and cast spells much slower. And those are 4 and 6. That makes sense. Head is 8, body's 5. 1 and 3 are the legs. And windows, text window for messages will show messages generated during the game, completion of objectives, subtitles, messages about collected items. That's L for like log. K is for collected items. Show a list of all items picked up by the character in the current game zone. Information window, general view. Shows the general view of the character you've placed the cursor on. If the cursor is not placed on anyone, the information window will show the currently selected character. And that's comma, period, hit locations. Show damage to the body parts of the character you've placed the cursor on. If it's not placed on anyone, it will show the currently selected character. Attributes is 1 over. Details on the character you've placed the cursor on. And finally, spell effects is, apostrophe. Shows the spell effects currently affecting the character. Minimap is M. Tutorial H. Okay. I think I have, we'll learn as we go, but let's hit new game. Alright, difficulty level, novice, familiarization mode, enemies weaker, stealth and strategy requirements reduced, normal, requires high degree of stealth and strategy, enemy capabilities fully enabled. Note, you can change difficulty level at any moment during the game. We'll start at normal, I guess. Might have to go to novice. Let's go, son. We have the Seahorse of Life. I don't know what it is, but...
Where ancient ruins perch on cliffs, gnawed by the 7 seas, where myths and legends hide beneath cold quilt of centuries. The granite walls are lone and bare, the mist swirls gray and thick. Crumbling turrets blindly stare upon the mountain peaks. The legend flies on wind-borne wings to where bright swords doth ring, and death infuses arrow sting, flow from drawn bowstring. The day will come, I do believe, when shadows come to life. A voice will urge me, make thy way to time of pride and strife. To fearless battle calls the bell, rewarded be your feats, with truthful ballad that will tell the world of all thy deeds.
Right. So here we go. Looks like we're being brought back to life or something. Game is saving. Got the minimap. We've got our character whose name is Zach, currently down on the ground. Alright, tutorial gameplay. Welcome to Evil Islands. This is the tutorial system. It will appear on the screen from time to time during the introductory quest. Some of the longer tutorials will include several screens. To move from screen to screen, use the buttons at the bottom. Please be sure to read the tutorials carefully. A great deal of very useful information is present. Keep in mind that while the tutorials are up on screen, gameplay is paused. Most screen elements, such as menu icons, have pop-up tips. Placing the cursor over an element for a few seconds will cause the tip to appear. To see the last tutorial screen, press H. Note the controls described here are default. If you change your default settings, some descriptions may no longer be accurate. So I guess you can change keys. Alright, let's go to the next screen. Each screen has its own tutorials. If you wish to display, press H. Your character is now in a game zone. If you want him to walk somewhere, just click a point on the ground. He will go there. If you double click, he will run. Note, your character cannot always travel through all parts of the game zone. If you try sending him to a point he can't reach, he'll either go to the nearest accessible point or simply remain where he was.
I woke up and could not remember anything.
Oh, and here we have buttons for the general view and stuff. There's Zach. We can zoom in and out. Oh, I like the super zoom. Wow. It's as far out as we can go. We can Let the camera on, and let's check his oh, we have that camera panning mode. Check his attributes. Nice. 39 health, 50 stamina, 1.2 speed, 13 meters sight, 20 attack, 15 defense, damage 9 to 13 piercing, I guess, 16 action points, 2 armor, vulnerable to piercing and acid. No spell effects. It's good to go. Alright, cool. And we have use steel, skill 3. And follow. Walk. Okay, so that's the movement. And it even matches the keys on the keyboard, the position of them. Oh, it's raining. And we have... Cool. Minimap. Healing 1. Stamina 20, School of Astral Magic, Effect 20, Speed immediate, range of 10 meters. Alright, we'll get into this as we go. Call up quest screen. Alright, so let's try moving around, I guess. Alright, you have full control over the camera throughout the game. You can turn it, move it, zoom in, and follow a selected character. You'll also be able to see terrain and objects throughout the game zone, regardless of whether you've already explored them or not. To move the camera, move the cursor to the screen edge, or use the arrow keys to turn it. Use the right mouse button or control plus arrow keys to zoom in and out. Use the mouse wheel to track a character. Double click on the character's picture at the bottom. Note you're in the tracking mode when you see a symbol on top of the character's picture. If you manually move the camera, tracking stops. You cannot zoom too far in or out, nor can you set the camera exactly horizontal or vertical. You can, however, get a very detailed view of something by pressing and holding the page up key. This will let you zoom in further. When you release the camera keys, they'll automatically return to the usual maximum zoom value. Alright, so it'll take some getting used to, but I think we can do it.
I will not be able to get there.
See if there's anything around here. It looks like mountains and stuff. Not much you can really cross. So let's head out this way then. Let's come back here.
I concur.
Quests and objectives. To progress in the game, you'll have to complete many different quests. Some are necessary, some are optional. These quests give your character additional experience and other benefits. When you receive a new quest, you'll hear a sound, which we just heard. See a message in the text window. Detailed information will also be available in the quest screen. When you receive and complete a quest, messages appear in the text window currently highlighted. These messages describe the objectives of the quest and other information. To open and close it, use the triangle button. Information about your quest is shown in the quest screen. Typically, each quest includes several missions and objectives. Some of these will be shown immediately, while others will appear only after you complete previous missions. It's not always necessary to complete all objectives in order to complete the quest successfully. That sounds cool. To call up quests, press tab or click on the scroll down here. To return to the game zone, click on the button at the bottom of the quest screen or press tab again. If the scroll icon is flickering during the game, it means you have received a new quest or objective, and quest screens has new information for you to read. Ignore at your peril. Quest screen gives detailed information about what quests are available, may provide hints as well. Divided into several sections, on the left is the list of quests and briefings. On the right, you'll see a simple map of the game zone with various captions. When you're in a game zone, you can have several quests available at the same time. If you want more details, click on them. To get back to the game zone, press the V button at the bottom of the screen or tab again. The zone map, wow. In the upper right of the screen, there's a simplified map of your current game zone. The map shows the transfer areas, the approximate location of your quest, the area, terrain, and some of the local landmarks. Important points are marked as follows. Triangles, those are transfer areas. The green ones are available for use, the red ones are unavailable. Large red cross, here's where you'll need to get to in order to complete the selected quest. Keys, these show the locations of the keys or quest items you need to accumulate in your quest. Solid and dotted lines, these are roads and footpaths. Broad and narrow strips across water, these indicate bridges and fords. Skull and crossbones, these show the locations of magic traps. Red indicates a fire trap, green an acid, and blue a lightning. The map may also show other symbols for particular quests. You may, for example, see pictures of animals or monsters, coffers, sacks, etc. Remember, maps provide lots of useful information. Be sure to take a good look at them before you enter the game zone. Bottom right of the screen, you'll see a text window containing a description of the game zone. This text may be short normally, but it contains some implied hints and other tips which can be a big help to you in carrying out your quests. Your character will receive most of his quests while talking to other characters in the dialogue zones. Occasionally, however, new quests may appear while he's in the game zone. Some quests must be done in order for the game to advance, others are optional. Your character will gain a certain amount of XP in each quest. If he was not alone, the XP will be credited to the whole team. Some quests will also bring monetary rewards. You'll see the value of each quest at the end of its description. Most quests are divided into several objectives. Each represents a stage of completion. Some will be available immediately. You can consider these the first stages. Others will appear later. Completed objectives are marked with a V on the objectives list. Objectives which for some reason can no longer be completed, marked with an X. Completed quests will be shown on the list with the word completed. Note a quest might be marked as completed, although you've yet to complete all objectives. It's not always required that you complete all objectives within a quest. Wow, look at this. This is cool. You cannot survive in a strange and dangerous world alone. You must find a human settlement. 40 XP. Leave the ruins. If the ruins are anything to go by, there should be people living here, or at least they used to. To find them, first of all, leave the ruins and explore the surrounding area thoroughly. We're in the ruins. This territory got its name from the ruins of ancient structures. While it's relatively safe, you may find yourself in a very uncomfortable situation should you lose your way. Quest area. There's the location of the quest where we need to get to. Entrance to game zone. And we're right here, I think, right? No, we're over here. So we have to go all the way through here, cross this little bridge here, come down here, avoid the skull and crossbones, come here, and get to the settlement. Very well. Okay, so let's press V. Let's just click here.
The chosen one! The chosen one has come!
Nice. Oh, go after the people who flee. We'll get there. What's this thing?
I will not be able to get there.
Nothing. Camera's a little sensitive. Kind of hard to get it at the angle I want. Now we're overhead for some reason. I can't seem to hit that other angle. Game speed control, set your desired speed. We won't really be using those. We can pause the game. We will be using that. Pause mode can be very useful. For example, tight combat situations. In this mode, game time stops. You can control the camera, issue orders to characters. They'll be carried out only after you cancel pause. You should use this mode to assess enemy strength, determine your targets, or choose spells. Nice. Alright, so... is there any way to manually change the camera? Oh, this shows day and night. And the speed is down there. I guess there's no way to get the right camera angle. Wait a minute.
Yes?
Alright. Well, we're leaving the ruins. Combat with an enemy. Occasionally, despite your efforts to avoid combat, you'll encounter enemies your character must fight. They don't appear on the screen until your character can see them. To attack an enemy, place the cursor on them. When the cursor changes into a sword, click. Your character will start fighting the enemy and continue until the enemy dies. If enemy is moving quickly, pause the game. You can issue your character the go and prepare to attack command. This puts him in a fighting mode and he'll attack enemies he sees. To issue this command, press and hold control, then click on a destination point. He'll move towards the location, fighting any enemies he sees on the way. That's like a real-time strategy, RTS type control. In this mode, your character will attack all enemies he sees near his location. If you try to send him to a location too far off, he'll defend himself if attacked on the way. After that, however, he'll stop and wait for further instructions. Okay. Oh, we have an enemy. It is a wolf.
Prepare to die.
Okay. Oh, we almost had it. Almost had the camera angle I want. Oh, I probably have to turn down sensitivity. Let's try that. Their sensitivity. Scrolling sensitivity, mouse sensitivity. Let's turn that down a bit. Selection frame sensitivity. In frame selection. Alright, let's see if that helps at all. Not really. It goes from like overhead to that one, and there's no in between. Alright, well, we're attacking, so. Boom, here we go, son. Oh! It's down to 11 HP. See our HP going down a bit. We're about half dead ourselves. Oh, got it. Taking trophies after combat, you can pick up treasure from your enemy's corpse and use or sell them later. To search a dead body, place the cursor over it, wait for the cursor to change shape and click. A message will appear up here, describing what you've picked up. Collected items go to your inventory. You can only manage your inventory in camp or shop screens. Wow. You can't examine items or change clothes or weapons while your characters are in the game zone.
Where is my loot?
Alright, healing spell. You can sustain wounds in combat. Cast a healing spell that's done by clicking on the spell's icon on the right screen edge. There are many different spells available in this game. Because it takes energy to cast spells, it diminishes your character's stamina. This is indicated by the blue bar under your character's picture. To replenish stamina, your character needs to rest, standing still and not moving or fighting. To cast a spell on any character, click on the spell's icon on the right edge of the screen, then click on the character or the character's portrait. To cast a spell on yourself, simply double-click on the spell's icon. We have the 8 spell keys. If you hold down the Alt key while pressing the spell key, you will cast the spells on yourself or your nearest enemy for various damage-dealing spells. When casting spells, don't forget some basic rules. Each spell has a range. If a character receives a command to cast a spell on a target out of range, he'll try to get closer first. Don't expect spells to have an immediate effect. Each spell takes a certain time to affect the target. The time depends on the spell's complexity and the character's health. It's difficult to cast a spell with a crippled arm. Some spells affect targets for longer periods of time, but the effects are not cumulative. Casting multiple spells of the same type at the same character will have no additional effect. The targeted character will only be affected by the strongest spell cast. So not cumulative. We picked up Wolf Cub Fangs. Oh, it was a cub. Okay. Come down the hill here. Saving and loading game, F5, quick load, quick save, quick load, auto save. Every time you enter the game zone or exit to the global map, the game is saved automatically under the auto save. Cool. Come down the mountain here. I don't think, can we come up here? No. Too steep. Aggressive, defensive. You put your character in one of 2 modes. Press the A key, right? We know that. Oh, you can assign any of these modes to any individual character. In defensive mode, the character will stop fighting after the enemy has been killed or another command has been issued to him, such as cast a spell or move to another location. To resume combat, you'll need to issue an attack command again. Very much like Baldur's Gate or something. You can use this mode if the character needs to replenish stamina while there's an enemy nearby. A fighting character will not regenerate stamina. That's good to know. Let's cast a healing spell on ourselves. There we go. And let's attack. Homie down here. What is this thing? A boar. Boom. Boom. Smack it. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. We just took a critical and died. Is that right? That was wild. We'll just look at these tutorials quickly. Not like we got very far.
The chosen one! The chosen one has come!
Guess we'll find them later. Wait a minute. There's the wolf cub. Is there anything back there? No, just trees. Ah. Yeah, gotta get used to these controls a bit. That was weird. I like that the camera goes over hills and stuff. This thing's got us half dead again.
This is boring.
Taking trophies, okay. Cast the spell again. Healing. Take the wolf cub fangs. Cast it again, and we have a spell of Eagle Sight. Effect constant. Sensory magic. Speed immediate. Range 10 meters. Duration 333 seconds. Okay, so he's defensive right now. He'll regain health as he stands there, I guess. Put him in attack mode. So if you want someone to regain health, you can take them away from a battle while your other guys are fighting and just go into defensive mode. Not sure why the FPS is so low. Like, of course, my computer can run this. But, you know, these old games sometimes have their quirks. What is that? Ritual bronze knife. Oh. 9 to 13 piercing. He is using that, right? Yeah, he's got that in hand. Alright, let's go, son. Let's attack this boar. We're off to a good start. I should have quick saved. Come on. Come on. Got it. 3 XP. Thin leather.
I love magic.
Oh, we have new quests. It loves magic. Okay. Go after the people who flee. Yes, people do live here, although they run away as soon as they see a stranger come out of the ruins. You cannot catch them, but at least now you can guess where a human settlement may be. But do not rely on a good road in this wilderness. Mayhap you must go alongside the river or even ford it. Interesting. Yeah, I'm digging this already. It's very much like a cool Baldur's Gate. I just, like a real-time with pause RPG, which are some of my favorite.
On my way.
RPGs like that. Let's back up a little bit here. General information mini-map shown in the highlighted frame. Quick overview. You can use it to see your character's current location by that triangle. The mini-map always shows the entire game zone regardless of how much terrain you've managed to explore, so no fog of war. Different colored triangles indicate your characters and all those who might come into contact. Green represents your characters. Yellow represents neutral characters. Red represents enemies. Control the mini-map. To the right, they're framed. You can zoom in and out or set the camera to a default direction. To zoom in, camera facing north is the N key. When the camera is set to north, the terrain's orientation on the game screen is set the same as in the minimap. You now need to move to the bridge, which crosses the river in the center of the game zone. Just like up here. Click on the area in the minimap and the camera will move to that point, providing you with useful scouting info. If you want to point the camera back on your character, double click on his picture. Okay, stop for a second. Let's come here. Let's see. There's a fire. And there's the ruins. Somewhere around here? Do to ford it, maybe right here? I have to fix that somehow. Oh, let's use the control No, it just goes, even the control arrow keys just have 2 elevations. There was definitely a 3rd elevation that...
Yes?
No, don't go there. Stop. Oh, if I double click, it goes to the 3rd information. It's the follow cam, basically. Alright, let's come down here. Quick save. Fight a boar. These things are dangerous. Let's go, son. Boom, smacked it for 9. Oh, I wonder if I cast Eagle Sight, if I'll be better able to attack.
Where is my loot?
In combat. Thin leather. So we can check our inventory by pressing I? No? Oh, here's the bag. Wolf cub fangs, thin leather too. Okay. It shows what's for sale too, versus like what you'd want to keep. Looks like we can can we ford out here?
I will not be able to get there.
Quick save often, obviously. Let's go, son. Oh, we have some tracks down here.
Take that, scoundrel.
A toad. Oh, it's spitting at me. Is there a combat log? I forget. Take out the toad. Very nice. And picked up small toad legs.
Yes.
Text window part 1. 2 modes, messages, and collected items. Right, we saw those. Contain information designed to give you a better understanding about what's happening in the game. This includes info about received and completed quests and missions, the item you picked up, warnings about wear and tear on your weapons and armor, and the character's dialogue lines. Nice. Alright, collected items. With the scroll bar. Yeah, basic stuff we saw. Let's take out this toad. They only have 10 HP. Didn't even see me backstab. Nice. Wonder if I can steal something from it. Probably not. Oh, maybe.
Every little bit helps.
Small toad legs. Alright, so here we can actually go 2 different ways. We can't see any enemies until we approach them. Okay, there goes a toad right there. Oh, it has a... Definitely double click it. Info window. Shows about the highlighted character, details. We know the information. Right, we know about this. Everything's healing. We're vulnerable to acid, which I think they're shooting.
It should not go to waste.
Take the small toad legs. Quick save, remember to do that. Oh, we've got another boar. Haha, backstab, son. Oh. It's raining again. 18 on a crit. Criticals are nasty in this game, we've seen. Both for and against us. Thin leather. It looks like some animal tracks down here. Let's go get the XP and stuff and the loot. Do our duty. Got a toad. Backstab. Oh, I love it. We could sneak up on them too. I have to remember that. We can crouch. We can even crawl up on them. Is there anything up here? No, wait, let's come over here. Don't want to run headlong into danger, but got another boar. Wait a minute. So,
I cannot go through here.
Oh no, another boar. We're gonna die. That other boar gets involved. Thankfully, so far, it's keeping its distance. Oh, it's going away. Cool. Have to remember we can pause the game. Come on. There we go. More XP. More thin leather, which we can maybe do something with.
done.
Let's sneak. Oh, wrong side. Well, it's facing that way.
Excellent.
Oh. Yeah. Gonna have to get better at the game. Nasty. XP. Thin leather. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, just a tree stump? Nothing here, no treasure chests or anything. Assuming they exist
On
in the
my
game.
way.
Alright, so now we're up here. Let's move forward. You'll have to work on...
Yes, yes.
We pause. If you miss and start running instead of attacking, you better pause it. Oh, we exchanged. It's a slugfest. Oh. Thin leather. Toad. I didn't even heal, but we landed a crit.
That may prove useful. I love magic.
Anything down here?
On my way.
Okay, he'll defend himself. Critical.
Here.
Oh my goodness.
Not very
Nasty.
nice, but necessary.
Can move through these woods a little bit, it looks like. Maybe even come up here. Let's keep going on the beach. A little bit of fog over there. Oh, that's the end of the game
concur.
world, I think. Backstab! I don't see an XP bar. Oh,
Yes, just one.
wait, crouch. Oh my god, look at this! Look at this, we pulled it off! 10 backstab, nasty. And then he stands up, I guess. And he's happy. Zach. Alright, so that's... Oh, what do we have there? Another toad? Yeah. Okay, we're getting to the swampy region. 3 XP. Did we, what was that noise?
Where is my loot?
Okay, so down here is really nothing. It's the end of the line. Oh, there is a toad.
You belong in a grave.
Backstab. Oh, that's
Not
just
very nice.
the toad
but
dying
necessary.
sound. Okay, you just can't go any further down there.
I concur.
Alright, let's move into the grassy area. Can we walk in there? No. Nothing really down there. It's getting dark. Probably cast
Yes,
eagle
yes.
sight. So we can see things coming. Oh, we're fighting something. It's a toad. Don't know if eagle sight helped my combat or not there. Oh, wait, I actually want to come back here. Can we head up here? Oh, wait, there's something there. There is a wolf. Oh, there's a couple wolves. 20 on a backstab. Whoa, son. If I can pull this off, we'll get a nice haul here. Boom, son.
Well, well.
Wolf cub fangs.
On my way.
See if anything was back here. Backstab. Oh, sweet. That is awesome. Getting all the XP, son. Nothing here though, huh? Just some wolves.
It will be no good.
Okay. So just the road was blocked there. That's all.
I concur.
And let's head down further into the swamp. Oh, we've got a toad.
Yes?
Toad sleeping. Backstab it out of its sleep. Our stamina. We have to let our stamina return. Ford. Characters can't swim, but they can ford through shallow waters or swamps. The water cannot be deeper than the character's height or he'll drown. This means a human can ford through deeper rivers than a wolf, and a troll can cross even deeper waters than a human. Example, your character reaches a river. To continue with the quest, you need to get him to a place on the other riverbank. Don't worry, he'll find a way there by himself and ford through the river. Note, while character's in the water, she won't change position in any way that would make his or her head go under. The character will simply refuse to comply with any such command. New objective. Go after the people, go to the village. So we can ford right there, but I want to come over here first. I hear wolves.
I cannot go through here.
Can't go down the mountain? We have to go around. Alright, so let's come in here even.
I cannot run anymore until I have had some rest.
Oh, sorry, dude. Let's let him get rest while we kind of look. We can ford over here and reach some different area, which may have some optional stuff. But we can get there just by coming over here, it looks like. Oh, okay, we have to ford over there. All right, let's come back then. Losing that stamina from running.
I concur.
Perfect.
Yes. On my way.
I just want to see if there's anything down
concur.
here. Toad across there, but he's got to go all the way around. Oh, they're coming to see me. Double team. Let's just grab
Every
the
little
loot.
bit helps.
So the control's very intuitive. That's not intuitive. I haven't saved in a while.
Wait, please.
Heal. How do I get to that toad?
I cannot.
Let's get out of its range. Alright, he's breathing heavy. Alright, let's see if those toads were guarding anything over here.
I concur. It will be no good.
Came all the way over here, and it's a dead end. Okay. Run, 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 run. Hope you run out of stamina.
I am finished.
Sorry, Zach. Oh, new quest. The village is located east of the ford, but use caution. Mayhap there are dangerous creatures in the vicinity of the human settlement. At least we got extra XP for taking out those toads.
Yes, yes.
Okay, movement modes. Depending on the situation, you can choose one of several movement modes. Right, we know about those. There's walk, there's run. Can attract a lot of enemies because he's making a lot of noise. Can sneak. Crawling is less visible. You should try to crawl past this ogre. This might be his only chance to get past the ogre alive. If you don't choose this mode, your character will most certainly meet an untimely demise from that tree trunk the ogre's using as a club. Pause. Come back here. Quick save, so we're like...
On my way.
So you have to crawl through. Let me see how long we've been playing. Is an alt-tab going to do me in? 46 minutes. And encoding overloaded. I hope this recorded right. Hopefully it did. If not, I'll fix it for next episode. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. I wanted to start something new, have a little fun, exploring a new game. It seems very cool. Let's see. Okay, the game is still up. Cool. Let's go ahead and save. Make a hard save. Call it episode 1. So thank you guys if you made it this far. If you did make it this far and if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please go ahead and press the like button. Give it a thumbs up. Lets me know that you care about this series and want to see more and stuff like that. So it does let me know what you guys want to see, most of all. Also, you can leave a comment. I do read and respond to them, and you can subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any uploads. But that said, guys, those are just suggestions, not demands. Very cool game, it seems. We're going to explore it a bit more. So yeah, until then, guys, do come back as well for episode 2. And until then, be well, live well, stay well, and much love, peace, and joy. I now have to encode this video, which is going to take about an hour because of the resolution difference. But see you guys next time. Peace out.